Hi Taurus, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages for next week, the 22nd of April up until the 28th of April. So we'll get straight into it. First card you got straight out the bat is Yang. So you are going to be very busy. Things are going to be very action orientated next week. And you could be just focusing on your responsibilities and trying to kind of put in the work towards bringing something into reality in this world, bringing what you want to happen in, and just taking a lot of action at this time. Then we have the new moon eclipse, and it says expect powerful change. And this card is about how whatever new path is happening at the moment, it's definitely something that is going to be amazing for you. It can be a little bit uncomfortable during the transition, especially during eclipses, as you probably will know very well. And we just did have an eclipse recently. So it can be a bit uncomfortable, but this is happening for you at the moment so that there's something like way better that you're going towards. So if you are feeling a little bit uncomfortable now, I hope that you can take comfort in knowing that whatever this powerful change is, it's actually going to be something that you're really happy with down the line. And then we have the brown bear spirit, and it says take time out. So this card is basically saying that, not everything in life needs to have action towards it. Sometimes you do actually just need to take a step back and kind of like breathe, meditate, strategize, take a nap, take a break, those types of things. So I feel like what this is basically saying that is when things get a little bit too exciting or too much, or you're putting too much effort in, don't let it overwhelm you. Then it's time to either just take a break, take a nap, meditate, take some time out to yourself, and then you can get back on it again. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for you? We're doing things differently again. So I'm just trying to find out what's the best way forward for these weekly readings. So let's see. I'm going to get 3 cards, one for the beginning of the week, one for the middle of the week, one for the end of the week. What does Taurus need to know? So let's get to the beginning of the week. Okay. 2 of Swords coming out. Middle, Magician. Okay, and the end, Chariot. Okay, then I want to get some clarifiers for you. So, what does Taurus need to know? Let's clarify 2 of Swords. It's too many. Clarify the 2 of Swords, please. Okay, Hermit in reverse. Clarify the Magician, the 3 of Wands, okay, and clarify the Chariot. We have the Ace of Wands. Very nice. Okay, so in the beginning of the week, I feel like this is when this bear spirit is gonna be in here. You are trying to kind of make some sort of decision, or just standing back at the moment, not taking any action. It could be that you are just surrounded by a lot of people, or you are, even if you are with a lot of people at the moment, you are feeling quite lonely in some way. Or like you're feeling very isolated, but it's not your decision to be isolated. You would rather be around some sort of people at the moment. But at the same time, it's this energy of not wanting to make any movements at this time, just kind of taking a step back, wanting to think about things, think things through before you make decisions, and that type of thing. There could be some sort of stalemate as well that's happening here, and maybe that's what's causing this isolation between you and another person. Then in the middle of next week, we have the Magician. So, and with the Three of Wands clarifying that. So this is basically, the Magician is telling you that you might be in a position where you feel like you don't have what it takes or what you need to be able to move forward with whatever it is that you want, something that you've been manifesting in, something you've been waiting for. You feel like you need to, you know, be patient a little bit further and wait to be able to move on, or be able to take action in some way. But this is basically saying you have everything you need. You've done the planning. There's nothing more that you actually need. The only thing that you need now is the confidence to move ahead and take the action. Because with Chariot being here and the Ace of Wands clarifying that, this is telling me that by the end of next week, you are going to be moving forward with something. You're going to be overcoming any sort of obstacles, going towards some sort of new path. You could even be traveling in some way, especially with the Three of Wands and the Chariot. And what you're moving towards is some sort of new beginning, some sort of passion, a new idea. You have the motivation to do this again, because you've overcome some sort of obstacle when it comes to whatever it is that you know that is on your mind, whether that is work or love or whatever. I do feel like a lot of this has got to do with work in general, but you know, you take what resonates for you. So let's get some advice for Taurus then. So what does Taurus need to know? So we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so in relation to advice, this is basically saying that you need to focus on yourself at this time, about being independent in some way, possibly about even being financially independent. You have put a lot of work in as well, so it also is advice to just, you know, not everything has to just be about work. You can also enjoy yourself sometimes as well. Then we have the Mother of Swords here. So this is basically saying that, you know, you do need to make logical decisions at this time, and use your mind wisely. Basically, it's about thinking with your mind over your heart, basically, your head over your heart. You could also be needing to set some sort of boundaries when it comes to you and another person, or just a situation in your life that you need to set boundaries for. The boundaries you might need to set is even with yourself, about not having to take action constantly and like forcing yourself to take a break sometimes. With the Five of Cups being here, if there's anything that you are regretting or something that you're feeling like sad over, like you feel like, oh, I should have done this differently or should have done that. Basically, the Five of Cups as advice is saying that you do still have a lot, even if it's not exactly what it is that you are wanting. You have come a long way, and it is realizing that you still do have whatever you need to move forward and to let go of your past in some way. So it's telling you not to dwell on anything. And then with the Eight of Wands, this is saying that you just need to focus on your passions right now. Focus on gaining momentum in some way, and you know, just being excited towards what it is that you want. Again, this could mean travel. So maybe you might need to take a trip or something. Maybe that's the break that you need to take, is a holiday. So let's get some romance angels for you then. Okay, what does Taurus need to know in their love life next week? We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday together. I cannot make this stuff up. Holiday time. And then let's just see. I'm going to be bringing these into the weekly readings. So only take what resonates with these messages, please. What would Taurus person say to them for next week? we will be together again. So for those of you in separation, they believe that things will get better between you. I know that I crossed the line with you. So that is everything that I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.